Algebra 1, welcome back, guys. We are in Chapter 3, officially starting. Section 1 here, everybody be on page 125 in your textbooks. Title of this section, One-Step Equations. More review, all right? You guys have all done this before, so we should have a nice, smooth process into Chapter 3. Okay, now that being said, you guys must be watching these videos. And again, I'm probably only speaking to the students who are watching these videos, because if you're not watching any of the recommendations. Tell your classmates, watch these videos. If their grades are dropping, I bet you they're not watching these videos. So let's jump in to section 1. Okay, so basically, here's the intro. Remember, you will always do the opposite of the given arithmetic or arithmetic, depending on how you want to pronounce it, to cross out the operation. All right, big words. What is Mr. A talking about? Whatever they give you, do the opposite. All right, if they give you x plus 8, you're going to subtract 8. If they give you 2x, you're going to divide by 2, because 2x means multiply by 2. All right, then I give you a little basic example right there. Okay, if they give you x minus 8 equals 12, they're giving you minus 8. So what are you going to do? You're going to add 8 to make sure that you do the opposite. You do the opposite to cross out whatever type of math they're giving you. Now, basically, okay, if they give you a fraction, one little thing more to review. If they give you a fraction, like let's say 2/3, like I give you here, you're going to multiply by the reciprocal. Reciprocal, big fancy word for basically meaning just flip the fraction. All right, if they give you 2/3, you're going to multiply by 3/2. Okay, so that's why I give you that example. If they give you 2/3 x equals 14, multiply both sides by 3/2. That's the flip, the reciprocal of what was given. Okay, don't forget signs matter. When you are multiplying and dividing by a negative, they could flip, so don't forget signs may change. All right, let's do some example problems here. Get you guys into your homework. Okay, we're given x minus 4 equals a negative 17. So they give you minus 4. So you will do plus 4 to cross that out, isolating the x, adding 4 on that side. Now pay attention here because you have a negative with the 17. So think a little bit about this here. The 17 is the bigger number, so your answer is going to be a negative. Now, if you just wanted to think what's 17 minus 4, that's going to give you 13. So x is going to equal a negative 13. All right. One little quick thing here. If you ever want to check your work, God forbid a student would check their math work, right? Who does that? Plug the answer back in for x. Plug it back in for x and see if it makes a true statement. If it doesn't make a true statement, you did something wrong. Go back, redo it, check your work. Okay, here's what they give you. 4x. What does 4x mean? It means multiply. So what's the opposite of multiply? Divide. So divide both sides by 4. That isolates the x value right there. And then you're looking at a 48 divided by 4. Okay, and both are positives. So the answer stays as a positive. X equals 12. All right. Next one. Here's where I want to make sure you get this part. You see how you have a negative 3 on the bottom? They're saying division. X divided by negative 3. Again, x over negative 3 means x divided by negative 3. So what's the opposite of division? Multiplication. You will be multiplying these two guys right here. Basically, multiplying both sides then by a negative 3. That's what you're doing, because that will cross out these negative 3's, leaving just x And pay attention to your signs. That's a positive 9. That's a negative 3, giving you a negative 27. All right, positive times a negative equals a negative. Do the opposite of what's given, and that will cross out. All right, last example problem here. Here comes that fraction, and you have to multiply by what? What's that big word? Starts with an R, reciprocal. So flip. So multiply both sides by the reciprocal of what was given. So they gave us a negative 4 over 5. Multiplied by the reciprocal, 5 over negative 4, to cross out all parts. But that means I have to multiply this side right here, negative 8, multiply it by 5 over a negative 4. And let's put it over a 1 just so that we can see we got to multiply straight across. Okay, so 8 times 5, that's going to give us a negative 8, by the way, 40 over a negative 4. So negative over negative will equal a positive, and in this case, 10. That is what x equals right there. Okay. So taking a look through the section, anything else we wanted to give you? That's good. I think that's enough example problems. You guys have done this before. Watch the video, rewind anything that doesn't make sense. Ask me questions if you have them. All right, stay motivated. Take that ownership over the education. You guys are going to be just fine. All right, we'll see you in the next video.